I swear I can't catch a break lately. Welcome. My name is Elizabeth Giles, and I am coming to you live from the Stampin' Unicorns Craft Room here in Marshfield, Wisconsin. It is January 27th, 2026. And yes, lots of things happening as usual in and around. I had a bit of a stomach bug this last week, last Thursday actually. And even though it was quick, I feel like my body was telling me that I needed to just relax. So that was not fun, but it's all good. We're all good. I am just trying to get this up on my computer so I can see, although it's going to be weird. But hello, Nanette. Hello, Joanne. So as you guys know, I had gone in ahead of time and said that I was going to be doing a live and blah, 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 blah. And I changed the orientation to the other way. And then when I came on here, it said I couldn't go landscape. So we're going to go vertical, and it is what it is. It'll be fine. I am not, but my thing keeps moving. So, okay. It's fine. It's fine. Everything will be fine. You guys, I tell you, I'm having actually a really good, productive day today. It's been a while since I've had one of those. So I'm like really happy about it, except like when work was done, I don't even know. I had aspirations that I was going to clean off my table here and clean off the kitchen table, except it took longer to cook supper than I thought. And then I did another load of laundry and stripped the bed because Brian was sick before me. Well, he was sick though. He's sick. So I stripped the bed to get that done and just everything. And I didn't even get to the other things that I had my goal set for. So I'm feeling a little disappointed, but in the same sense, like I did a lot today. So it's okay. I worked 7:30 to, well, almost 5. I made supper. I did laundry, like 5 loads of laundry. I did not fold the towels yet, though. Those are in the living room. And yeah, so it's okay, like things. And one of my big pet peeves is that my husband will start the dishwasher before we have all of our supper dishes. And since he's at city council right now, I got all of the supper dishes in the dishwasher and we are all good to go. So that's awesome because the dishwasher is running and then it can get emptied tonight and tomorrow it can get filled with new dishes, right? It's all of the little things that are going on. I don't know. But what do you know? Hello, Kathy Wenzel, Kathy Larson, Eunice. So I want to hear from you guys. What is like one chore or little thing that irks you? Like you like to have it done a specific way and it doesn't always get done that way. Like it makes us feel good, right? It makes us feel good to know of other things that bother people. I mean, that's what you're doing, emptying the dishwasher. Yeah. So, we used to run the dishwasher like every night, and then in the morning, we would empty it or whatnot, but that's just not like feasible like everybody's running 1,000 different directions in the morning. So it's not going to be me every morning. But I tell you, this camera just keeps going wonky. But yeah. So yeah, it's just all good. But with all of that being said, if you saw my newsletter at all, you will know that I have just not been feeling the business side of my creative business right now. So I don't want pity, okay, right? I didn't put all of that in that newsletter because I wanted you guys to feel sorry for me. I'm just wanting to be real. And it's not even like a lot of people may be like, "Oh, well you just had a 2 week and we're not going to get political either, please. Um, but you just had a 2 week vacation in Hawaii. How can you like be motivated? And all right, I guess we need to hide, remove. I'm not sure who that is, but so we are definitely we are going to black, remove, put this user in timeout. Oh my gosh. Report. All right, well, give me one moment here. Hide user on this channel. Perfect. Maybe that will take care of it. Okay. Good thing I have my computer here. Sometimes I don't. But anyways, so what I'm just trying to say is, yes, there's like all of that crap going on. But this started like before that. It's just, getting that motivation, getting your life in order when something kind of disrupts it. I am a very much routine oriented person, as I just was kind of talking about with the dishwasher. And so when life kind of got in the way and I started needing to do more with my mother-in-law, I mean, this was back in April, right? And like do more of those decision makings and try and get all of that kind of stuff going. And then, things with my mom and just like there's a lot of stuff happening and things fall to the wayside and then you get off track and all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying not to play catch up. I am just trying to play what do I need to do right now. So oh my gosh, on Sunday, I almost want to take you guys over to look at this. But on Sunday, we cleaned and organized the fridge, right? It's something that needed to be done. Everything was just kind of jammed in there from before we went on vacation. And it was a mess. And let me tell you, that really helped too. And then putting my thoughts into actual words and speaking them out loud to people that I care about and that probably care about me. So anyways, I just want to throw that out there that like just be nice to people, right? Paper crafting is all about creativity and we design and create things most of the time to give away to other people, sometimes for yourself. And so just kind of be nice. You never know what's happening like underneath. Like I'm sure if you guys saw me during my events or during these lives the last few weeks, you wouldn't have known any of that was happening underneath my shell. But it was there. And so you just never know what anybody is dealing with. So let's just do what we can do and keep chugging along. And speaking of doing what we can do, I have a winner from last week. So make sure that you comment so that you can get your name entered in to win. We didn't quite get to the likes to give away money, or I should say product or whatever. So if you feel inclined to like this video, if we get up to 15 likes, I will give away $5 in product credit. If we get up to 20 likes, I will give away $10 in product credit. Because, why not? We are here having fun. So last week we created 2 cards. Oh my gosh. if you guys did not see that video, definitely go back. We created 2 cards using the exact same supplies. Can you tell? Right? They both have the same card base, same ribbon, same accessories, same color ink, same stamp set. Everything was the same. And so we are giving away this one here. And the winner from last week was, I lost my little Post-it note, but let me just go back here. It was, no. Yes. Okay. It was Kathy Larson, I believe. And either way, it's Kathy Larson now. But I'm 90% sure it was Kathy Larson. Okay. But so I will get that in the mail to you. And yeah, it's just like a super cute little card. So watch that from last week. It uses the product of the month. That's the stamp set. So definitely check that out. And then tonight, I'm going to be showing you guys swap cards. So I host a swap with other demonstrators. So I make 10 of one card or whatever. And then, no, I think you're fine, girl. So I make 10 of one card and then I swap with 10 other people and I get all their creations. So I'm going to show you guys the swap cards that we did. And then just go over the specials and that kind of stuff. Oh, also last week, which is still sitting here, I showed you the one set of earrings that I bought in Hawaii. And this week I have on my other set of earrings from Hawaii. I spoiled myself. It is like, oh shit, what did they call it? It's some type of pearl. So it's like a flat pearl. I also bought a necklace from a different vendor. But yeah, so it's some type of pearl. I can't remember. But super cute, super fun. So yeah. I think that was about it. This coming weekend. Oh no, I know what else I was gonna say. I should have wrote it down. On Saturday, the 24th, was my 21st Stampin' versary from Stampin' Up. Stampiversary from Stampin' Up. So I have officially been a Stampin' Up demonstrator for 21 years. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. So this March, I will be going to Long Beach to walk the stage for my 20th anniversary. So yeah, just a little crazy, but 21 years. Usually I do something for my Stampiversary. So I'll have to think about it and maybe I'll do something in February. But you know, just didn't do anything. And then Sunday was my 25th anniversary of Brian and I's first date. Isn't that crazy? So it's our golden anniversary because it was on the 25th of January. And we were both we organized the fridge and then we watched, we started watching the Hunger Games on Saturday, like the 4 movies, and we ended up finish watching it on Sunday morning, and then we watched the 2 football games. So that was our anniversary, date-iversary. So anyhow, okay, let's go ahead and flip this over, and then I'm just gonna start sharing samples, and that's what we're gonna do today. No creating. So you know, sometimes that's just what happens. And then next week, I think I have Stamp Camp next Tuesday. So I will have to look at my schedule and see when I wanted to do that. So yes. So we'll see, or I'll pre-record something. All right, let's go ahead and flip down. Now my camera is going to be messed up because YouTube made me vertical instead of horizontal. Also, I do not understand why sometimes I get like weird people on. Like it was telling me I had 45 people. And it was just those stupid spammers. I don't get it. Sometimes they show up and sometimes they don't. Okay, so it's going to be kind of a weird layout. Let's zoom in. I'm going to have to move my stuff here. Let's move it. Oh, yeah, and we got to pick our nice card, right? Our nice card for the week. I'm going to move that. Oh, okay. We'll get this situated. That looks good. All right. So every week we are also doing a nice card, right? So the kindness bucket list. And so I have this thing all full of numbers. We're going to pick a number and then see what we're going to do this week. Number 42. So there's 52 cards, one for every week, and we are going to pick a number every week and scratch it off and see what is on our list of things to do. So this one is called Blast from the Past. It's free. You can do it anytime, less than an hour, home, relaxed, spontaneous. Ooh. All right. Let's see what we got. Have any of you guys done any of these yet? Oh, this is going to be an easy one. I am definitely going to post this and you guys better. That's not a threat. I'm just saying you better do this one. Okay. Let's see here. All right. I am just going to get the shavings off. All right. So it says, shoot a message to someone you haven't caught up with in a while, maybe even a year. Remind them of a hilarious or wild memory you guys shared. It's a fun way to spark up an old connection and get you both smiling. All right. Who thinks that they are going to be able to do challenge number 42? Huh? Let's see. So yes. So this, I will definitely post this. I did not post last week because I am still working out the details on that one. So, right, Tina? Yes. So, definitely. And if you want, let me know. I would also accept, right? Because we're card makers. Well, most of us are, that we send a card to someone you haven't caught up with in a while, right? I know. Okay, so we'll set that aside. And then just a couple other reminders. The Fabulous Sayings is the product of the month. To earn this, you spend $75 before shipping and tax, and then you can purchase this for $5. You can only purchase it one time, okay? And it is while supplies last. Also, right now, we have bonus days. So for every $50 you spend, you will get a $5 coupon that you can use next month. All right. The coupons come instantly to your email that is registered with your account. And then last weekend was the virtual card retreat. If you did not purchase this ahead of time, guess what? You can still purchase it. And earn all of the things along with it. A couple demonstrators, friends of mine, said that it was great. So I personally didn't do it. I knew I wouldn't have the time, but maybe I should just grab it and do it whenever. Okay, I'm going to first show you. These are not swaps, but they are cards from my last camp. So I just wanted to share them. This paper, you guys, is so gorgeous. Definitely check that out. And this ribbon, oh my gosh, it is great. All right. And then this one here, this ribbon has been out for a while. So look for it. It's like garden green in color. And then we just took the embossing folder and added a little color here and added some strips of paper. So lots of texture. Here we have the bugs. I did not purchase the bug stamp set, but you know, you can cut out anything from this designer series paper. And then aren't those ladybugs stickers just so adorbs? This one, I think, did we make this one live? I can't remember now. I think so. The shaker card. And then just a little gift bag. So these gift bags are rather big and they clamp around the top. I'm just going to open this up. So this is what it looks like all the way opened, right? It's just little hearts. And then when you fold it down, that's when you can seal the top back. And then it stays closed. And they did get candy with that. So, nums. I actually, that was quite funny that my husband went, I told him to go to the store after he was done with basketball practice, to which he didn't take his wallet with to basketball practice, and then ended up calling me and asking me if I still wanted him to get the candy, which I did. So, but what was I going to do? I wasn't going to be able to just bring him his wallet. I had people at my house. But anywho, okay, let's mosey on to our cards. So this swap is from Miss Nanette. I believe Nanette is on here. And she used the prayers and promises in the mini. And then Swirled Designs, which was a November online exclusive. I just really love the color combo, right? You guys, I don't know if you can see that very good, but this is Secret Sea. And then we have Cloud Cover. And I mean, you know, just a little Wink of Stella there on the paper clip. All of the right places. Just stinking cute. And I love the different layers. This almost, I don't know if you meant to do that, but that right there makes it look like it's like one of those pins into the paper there. But anywho, stinging cute, right? So many dimensions on this card for sure. The next one is by Stampin' Unicorns. And this uses that paper. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember. I am so bad with names right now. I have no idea what's going on in my life. But I Wink of Stella the crap out of this. And then hand cut all of those. Sliced those. Yes, a fun tropical card. So, there we go. Okay. Next up, is Miss Kathy Larson. She wrote, it's a backflip card. So let's see. I haven't taken any of these out. Oh, and this designer series paper, if you guys can see, is got some foil in it. And then she also embossed it, just giving it some more. I'm thinking she's going for like the basket weave look like she's got done here. Like holy buckets. Like, I don't know how long that took you, Miss Larson, but wow. And then it opens up like that. Right? How cool is that? Just lots of details on this card. Lots of die cutting. A chocolate bunny. Nom, 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 nom. Okay. Next up is Miss Kathy Wenzel. And she used the horse set. And I am assuming that this horse is also hand cut. We have some texture in the background. And then just lots of stamping. So stinking cute. Yeah, I bet it took you a while to weave those baskets. Okay, next up on the docket. Okay, I gotta sit down though. I don't know what I did to my back last night. It's probably because Brian hasn't been sleeping in bed. He's been on the couch since last Friday. So we'll see if he sleeps in bed tonight. But I'm just like all over the place, you know? Okay, this is Miss Tracy Jacobs. And I really like how delicate this card is. She stamped on vellum first and then backed it with white that she colored. So that's why you see this really light pink coming through. And same with these leaves. So the leaves, oh, I lied. The leaves are actually stamped on white embossed, and then she colored over the white. So just very, very soft. I don't create very many cards like this, so it's very dainty and delicate. That's right. Okay, next is Wendy Lodeman. And her card has that ribbon again, right? Just lots of texture. I really like the layout of this. I've never done a vertical layout kind of like where it steps up. Hand colored in, you know, with blends and everything. And of course, like the finished inside. You make my life better just by being in it. This would be a perfect card for the kindness challenge. All right. Next up is from Rachel Kuhn. And Miss Rachel, this is like a very kind of interesting set of colors to me. They're primary colors, but not like your true red, yellow, and blue, right? Just throwing that light blue in there is it. And like lots of die cutting again, and that's what our group really likes. I do think we do like die cutting a lot in our group, which is great. Great. Okay. And speaking of die cutting, this card from Maria, and I am going to butcher her last name, Olch, I don't know. Has lots of die cutting on it. And again, like these are not colors. I mean, I would put these colors together, but would I think happy birthday? Oh, hells no. So I love that she did this, you know, the triple chocolate cake or whatever with the macarons. Very masculine. And we tend to not do that with things like this. So I do really like the layout. And oh my gosh, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 die cuts on one card. Crazy. I plan to use this in my scrapbooking. Okay. Next, we have a card from Miss Nancy Souther. This one is all of the blues. I haven't made a card like that either. I kind of like that this flap just goes up. Maybe I have and I don't realize it. I don't know. But I don't know what any, I don't know this stamp set at all. So, yeah. I do really like that. So you must, I think I've done something similar to this. But anyhow, Miss Nancy. Oh, and she always has the perfect ribbons. I shit you not. Always the perfect. Okay. This one is from Miss Carrie McDowell. McDonough? I don't know. I'm going to have to ask some of these ladies how to pronounce their last name. And this is one of those fun fold cards. Like, I mean, it's a standard, and I know we've done this card, right? It's a standard size card, but then you do these folds and that comes in, creating the pop-up in the corner there. I really do like this sideways. I think we've always done it this way, but I like turning it sideways. I think I like it sideways better. Because when it's this way, it's just weird that that's, you know, not there. But here, you know, adding that heart or something that kind of sticks up that way. Yeah, I really just do like it. And how many pinks and reds can we use? And it still looks fine, right? Oh, also these gems here. Like, how stinking cute. Okay. Next up is Miss Kathy Wenzel with a little fun faux card. And this is one of my favorite stamp sets. Again, I cannot remember what it's called, but I did buy this for my scrapbooking as well. But look at that, right? So at first I thought it was a card that went this way, right? Like we've seen those, but I haven't done a card that goes that way. So I'm going to have to definitely look at that because it's just a normal card, it looks like. Yeah. So you score it here and then you add on a front piece. So stinking cute. Yes. And I love the colors. You know, I mean, I always forget about Pretty Peacock. It reminds me like when Island Indigo was a color. And then I always think, oh, Island Indigo is discontinued. And then I have to remember that there's Pretty Peacock. Okay, this one is from Maria again. Everybody does 2 cards. It's a pretty simple card. Like I would probably add a little texture or something to it because that's me. But I like that she cut this in half. Like I never think about cutting our punches just off. I don't know why. But yeah, and then we can't forget about this lovely perennial paper. You have to definitely, you know, don't always just focus on the new. Oh yeah, swirl designs. Thanks, Larson, for sure. All right, let me see what else we have here. Oh, speaking of Kathy Larson, here's her next one. All right. Check this out. I absolutely love the colors of this card. It is neutral. It can be used any which way. You can change the thank you out to happy birthday, since, you know, so sorry for your loss, all sorts of different sentiments. And I just love the composition of this too. Again, yeah, must have had to run this card through 1,000 times for the die cuts. But we both love texture and all that kind of stuff. But just check this out, right? Just so awesome. So awesome. And I love it. I love using very vanilla with pecan pie. It is one of my favorite color combinations. I didn't even realize like we had these oh, they're not hexagons, Elizabeth. They are pentagons. We have these pentagons. And just how well they match the early espresso. I didn't realize that. Woohoo. Gorgeous, gorgeous, ladies. All right. Next up is from Beth Maxwell. Yeah, that's right, Joanne. Soothing Colors. Beth Maxwell used the sheep. Oh, that must be stuck. No, it's not. I don't want to like lose whose these are. Beth Maxwell is using the sheep. I really want to buy the sheep. Okay. I really, really do. However, I don't think I would use them in my scrapbooking. And you guys know, like I don't know if you want to call it a mission statement this year, is to get more on my scrapbooking. But just check this out. And like, again, looking at the template, you have a banner here, and then you have 3 things sticking out, and then you have the sentiment over the top. The background is also a new embossing folder. This embossing folder, if you get it, just be super careful, or you might have to see how your machine works with it because it has been cutting through some people's paper. I haven't had an issue, but some people have. But yeah, so stinking cute. And just a little bit of color on there. So it's definitely an easier card to do. Just trying. Oh, it's got feet on both sides. Okay. All right. Oh, and this is cloud cover too. So let's move back to where's Nanette's card? Because Nanette had cloud cover on her card, but I just wanted to show you. Oh, it was the first one. I just wanted to show you how different it looks with the colors that you pair it up with, right? So it kind of looks a little deeper when paired with the darker color, and then when with the lighter color, it just looks lighter. So you definitely want to, yeah, Joanne, you can definitely mist your paper when you have an embossing folder like that. Absolutely. I've never done that because I'm lazy, but definitely. Or you can just like figure out if you don't use, a certain bunch of is some people still use old machines and don't use the proper settings for their machine also. So just throwing that out there that if you have that problem, yes, you would definitely want to mist it and see how that goes. But all right. Hello at Jessel. I don't know your handle. So hello, welcome. We are just going over swap cards. This one's from Carrie. And oh, here's that same embossing folder. So you can kind of see it a little bit more on here too. But she used the other, or no, they did both use the same side. Were they by the same person? Nope, that was Beth. Okay. But this here, right, we've done this card before. You have a regular card base, and then you cut off half of one side, and you turn it sideways, and then that gives you this flap here, right? Of course, you guys know I love this because I love the color purple. So definitely so cute. And this card you could intertwine with whatever color your special person loves. Oh, speaking of the bugs, here is a card from Miss Wendy. And Wendy did beautiful coloring. So this is stamped and then die cut out. And she did amazing coloring. And then there's those ladybugs again. You get a ton of them on the sheet. And then love you lots and another little bug. And my favorite embossing folder, the exposed brick. How well does that go? This just makes me think like this little bug is going to have a little picnic. Okay, next up is Miss Tracy Jacobs. And we have this fun card here. So this piece is probably, I want to say a 4x4 square or something like that, which she cut and then just separated. Let's see if I can get out that middle piece. When you're doing multiples, it's easy to miss little pieces of your die cut. Well, let's boop, 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 boop. All right. So, again, this is an easy design that you could absolutely replicate with many different kinds of designer series paper. If you wanted to elevate it, you could add embossing to this solid image and then pop up the center square and your sentiment, or maybe add like a ribbon around there or a ribbon right here. So lots of different options with that one. Okay, next up is from Miss Rachel Kuhn. This stamp set, again, I absolutely love it. And if I was into Ferris wheels or had some pictures to do with that, I would definitely buy this just for that because, But look at the roller coaster. I love that she made this into a Z fold and it opens up into the roller coaster. It kind of elongates the roller coaster there and then enjoy the ride. How cute. And these puffy stickers work perfect for the center of that. Oh my gosh, I just love it. All right, next up we have another Valentine card. And this is from Miss Beth Maxwell. Now she used the same embossing folder that I used on my Stamp Camp card. So you can see this is without any coloring to it. So it's just very muted. But again, look at how many die cuts are on this thing. You have the bear, you have the heart that tucks into the bear's arms. You have this little banner here. And then to take out of the confetti. So where was that shaker card? You guys, look at, in the shaker card is the little bits and pieces with all the hearts and the little envelopes. And she took out just the envelopes to put on this card to go along with her sentiment. Well, that's attention to detail, right? Oh, beer hugs and kisses. I love a good pun. Oh, yes. Very, very cool. All right. We have 2 left. This one is from Miss Nancy. And let me tell you, wowza. I love this set. I do not know the name of this set, so if somebody can throw it in the comments, that would be great. This die set is just gorgeous. And I didn't think I needed it, but I do because I go on vacation. You see lots of flowers. I can make these flowers into pretty much any flower I want, right? So I'm definitely going to be buying that sometime. Pairing it with the paper that coordinates and then just a nice white embossed piece just like sets it off. I think if she would have used DSP over this whole back, it would be too busy. But yeah, just gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I love like adding the little bling of gold that replicates in the paper. I know that is such a beautiful flower. But again, I don't know what it's called. Oh, and then last but not least is Nanette's other card. I think this might be my favorite one out of the collection because it inspired me to do my shaker card for my class. So this card, she gives us a cheat sheet. Friendly foliage and, well, Lost Lagoon, a pretty peacock, textured notes dies, loose frosted dots, loose gold sequins, gold white baker's twine. Yes, so of course the colors are just awesome. But then I liked like the out of the box thinking here. I mean, like that is just so pretty. And then to have the whole background piece come out to the edge, that's like your attention to detail, right? And then having a detailed die cut on the edge here as well. Just really pretty. And then if you didn't notice, this is stamped. That's not designer series paper. That is stamped with the linen, I think, right? Lasting linen stamp. So just, you know, like layer it up and then shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. All right. Well, I don't want to get these mixed up. So I hope everyone enjoyed seeing these awesome cards. Since I did not create a card to give away. Just remember, if we get 15 likes, I'm going to give away $5. If we get 20 likes, I'm going to give away $10. And that will be in the form of a product credit to Stampin' Up. So I'll send it to your account. And then also, I will be posting this on my Facebook page, actually probably right after this. so that we can do that task together, because that's what it's all about. So we'll see. I might have some other prizes or something or not. But I will let you guys know what's happening next week. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And I will see you when we see you. Bye-bye.